We have some major new polling as well as endorsements to go over as Kamala continues to surge upwards and past Donald Trump, which is always funny to look at because MAGA, when the polls are in their favor, they're constantly pointing at it and saying, haha, see, we're going to win. It's going to be a landslide. Even the polls agree with us. But the very second, like the instant that they tilt the other way, they change tune and say that all polls are fake and you can't trust polls and they don't matter at all. But first, before we get to the polling, I do want to speak of some of the major endorsements that Kamala has been able to secure. We all know that the Obama's endorsement was huge. It's major for any Democrat, along with that of sitting President Biden, who endorsed her once he dropped out. But now she's got a couple big name and key ones to go with it. First are the celebrities, which politically don't matter as much, but can help grow in different demographics of audiences. Jason Bateman, Beyonce, Ben Stiller, John Hamm all chose to endorse her recently, following the endorsement from Meg Thee Stallion that she got a few days ago or last week, pretty recently as well, which shows her constituency growing by the day, as well as them kind of finding out where she's going to appeal to. I'm sure that these endorsements can help her massively appeal to younger voters, but then she's also rolled out dozens of endorsements from Republican lawmakers themselves, including some former Trump White House officials, which shows the ability for her to reach moderates on both sides of the aisles, because to win in a general, you can't just appeal to your base group. This is Trump's problem, where he only has the MAGA cult. The MAGA cult isn't the majority of the country. It's not even close to half the country. So he would never pull out with just that. You have to be able to pull in independents and moderates as well. And Trump is bleeding from these groups, being unable to gain support from them, actually distancing himself from them more than he was even in 2016, where at least then he had Mike Pence to help him appeal. Kamala is growing her support among these groups, of which is being reflected massively in the polling, breaking off majorly in battleground states. She's up 18 points among Hispanic voters. She's up as well again in the 18 to 29 range, where she's up 26 points in key battleground states. This match with the consistent general election polling that comes out in her favor, it's a great sign of her overall electability. To run through those quickly, she's up 4 points in a morning consult poll that ended yesterday. She's up 2 points and 1 point in two separate TIPP Insights polls, and likewise in two YouGov CBS polls, as well as up an astounding 5 points in an RMG research polling. And in favorability, she has a +1, where Trump is -6. And this is big because even against Biden in Trump's best times, he never had a lead that was outside of the margin of error. Even after the debates, Trump was only up 2 or 3 points, which is in the margin of error. And for Kamala now, both the RMG research and morning consult polls are outside of that window, showing that people support her more than Trump, more than they ever did Trump when he was leading. And it's in a statistically significant way. This match with the over $300 million she's managed to raise in fundraising just in the month of July, not even the whole month. It's been what, like 3 weeks now? At least 200 million of that being grassroots donors, mostly first-time donors, with her growing the Gen Z fundraising donation base by 10x. This is a surge that politics just simply hasn't felt in a long time. And it's seeming as if Trump will be unable to keep up with that. I mean, we covered his recent Atlanta rally that was in the same venue as the rally that Kamala held just a week prior, where he was unable to fill the seats, while Harris did that with ease. Like, she could have done it 2 times over. The allure of a Trump campaign has finally worn off, it seems, just not using substance or policies, just these kind of blatant rambling and attacks, and now being increasingly more incoherent. People don't care as much as they did in 2016 when it was new and shiny and everyone was drawn to it for that. And we're headed into an election where we definitely still have a lot more work to be done, but the foundation is set for a Democrat victory. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that can interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video. We even have memberships available as low as $3 if you'd like to support, because the only way we become a society is together.